Hi all, Karen Doll here again. I apologize. For some reason, when we recorded this video, the audio did not pick up, so I'm actually doing a voiceover. This may not line up exactly with what you're seeing on screen, but I'm going to try to do my best to narrate over this. In this video, I'm reviewing the Yummy Nummies Mini Kitchen Magic. It's the Gummy Goodies maker. These are supposed to make fruit snacks, 4 different shapes with and it says, I know at one point I come up, there's supposed to make 10 of them. So I got these out of my curiosity. I've seen some videos completing these, heard good and bad reviews, decided to make my own decision. So I actually found this one on clearance. We're on the back of the box now. It's saying about the artificially flavored cherry, blue raspberry, and tropical punch, I believe. And it's saying about how the kit includes everything to make the 10 gummies in this, and nutrition information on the back. These are vegetarian. I know a lot of the other kits have like quote unquote meat products in it, but these are all powder and you add water to them. So we're going to get ready and get this out of the box. And as you can see, I am fighting with the box. And I have my water ready for whenever we need to mix. So first I take out the packet flavors, and then the next packet has the mixing tools. Then we got the instructions, which hopefully I remember what the combination was to do everything. And then finally they have like a little checklist in there showing like their different kits and different sets. Like they have a soda fountain set and a sundae making set. And then once I flip it over, it has the other kits in there. Like there's a taco kit, a hamburger kit, a pizza kit. I'm sorry, I can't remember everything. There's a chicken nugget making set, a pretzel. Yeah, so those are some of the other kits that you can make. Like I said, this is my first one I've ever made. Was just kind of curious about it because I've watched some other YouTubers do videos, and some people like the stuff, some people don't. And I decided to purchase one to make my own. So we're going to go ahead and get into the making of them now. So I'm going to get our tools out of the one package, which the tools, it comes with the white parts where you mix and your molds for the fruit snack gummies. And then you have your plate, your measuring spoon, and the little mixing spoon. So that's what's in that pack. The squares usually for the water, the rounds usually for the powder. And then here I'm showing the actual kit, like with the 4 spots you mix, and then the 4 different animal symbols, animal cutouts. There's an elephant, a dog, a giraffe, and an owl. And then the next pack I'm opening is the flavor packets. There's only 3 flavor packets. So the 4th one you kind of mix and see what you want to make out of it. So I believe the first one here is the cherry. This one's the blue raspberry. And the final one's the tropical punch. So I'm referring over to the directions. And basically what you do is once you you open the powder packs, you do 2 round scoops of each type of powder in the 4 compartments. So once we get that going here, I'm sorry, I'm going to be silent. A couple of these I was not planning on doing a voiceover on this. So I'm showing you use the round spoon to measure the powder. So we're going to go ahead and get the powder open. Even though I shook this down, powder did still come spraying out the top and made a mess. And then doing a close-up, this is the cherry powder. It doesn't look very red to me. So here we are measuring out the 2 round scoops of the cherry. And then we're going to set the cherry powder to the side. There was a decent amount of powder in these bags, I will say. Now I'm going to measure out the blue raspberry. And I will tell you, even opening these packets, they smelled just so sweet. Bob described it as smelling like pixie sticks. The blue raspberry does have a little bit of a blue tinge to the powder. So that one kind of looks like what it's supposed to look like. So we're getting the 2 round teaspoons of that. Then we're going to do the 2 round teaspoons of tropical punch. And I don't know if you can see on the table, there is some powder on the table, even though I was shaking these down, trying not to make a mess. So I can see why people with this do make a mess. And then the tropical punch is yellow. And it actually turns out yellow once you add the water, which you will see. I mean, it kind of looked a little similar to the cherry. And then for the fourth one, I decided to mix blue raspberry and cherry. So you do, for the fourth one, you do 1 scoop of each of the flavors that you're going to mix. I did 1 scoop of the blue raspberry and 1 scoop of the cherry. Oh, I did it backwards. It was cherry, then blue raspberry, but you get what I mean. The next step with this is you take the square part of that spoon, which I'm pointing out in the video, and you add 4 square scoops, I guess, of the water to each of the compartments. I was pouring out of a water bottle. I probably really should have been using a glass because that does fill up very, very quickly. So here I am adding the 4 parts water to the mix. So this, obviously, I'm doing all 4 at once. And like I said, I definitely, if you're doing this, I probably would recommend using like a little bowl or a cup because, like I said, even though I thought I could control it with the water bottle, the scoop is so small that I was kind of spilling over a little bit. Okay. Slowly getting done here, folks. Like I said, I have more narration going if this would have recorded correctly. I'm really hoping this is recording now. It looks like we're almost done with the tropical punch, and then we're going to do our little half and half. This is the cherry and the blue raspberry mixed together. And it's supposed to come out purple. You'll probably see it doesn't really look too purpley to me whenever I'm done mixing. So here I'm taking the mixing spoon and mixing them. These compartments are very, very small for mixing. I'm one of these ones though, like if I'm mixing, I want something bigger. I want something I have room in to mix. And so you're trying to mix in this little, I guess, rectangular square space to get all the powder and the water mixed together. So okay, so I'm mixing the blue raspberry right now. And now the tropical punch. And as you can see, once my hand moves, the tropical punch it's yellow. It's not red. I think a tropical punch is being red. And now I'm mixing the cherry blue raspberry combination. And I think if I remember correctly, like that one was hard to mix. I don't know what it was. It didn't seem like the powders were mixing together. So I don't know if maybe I should mix the powders a little bit before I mix the water in to kind of get them blended. But you know, I was trying. I mean, this is the first one of these I ever purchased. So, and we're going to go ahead and get our molds filled. And actually, it wasn't too bad filling the molds. The liquid combination kind of easily went into all the crevices. So I will say that worked pretty well. And here we are filling the doggy mold with the tropical punch. I mentioned I think I should have cleaned my spoon in between, but I didn't. Okay, so as these are once I get these filled, these go into the refrigerator for 15 minutes. I went and set the timer on my stove. So stay tuned for the second part of this video to see how it turns out and a face reveal, as a matter of fact. So stay tuned for the next part in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.